Oh, welcome. My name's Kyle, and we got a busy week ahead of us. We got to wean off some calves, I think, early in the week and ship them out, and then after that we have to preg check later in the week. And that thing I was talking about last week about Alaska, well, it's not Alaska anymore. We're going to be doing it's Northwest Territories. I'll probably get the name wrong. It's something Tukiyaktuk or whatever. It's way up north. And the reason I'm doing that instead of Alaska is because you can get to the ocean actually, and there's a nice sign. So Alaska can be another day with another expedition or whatever. So, and that's probably happening early June, so I gotta kind of get ready for that. I'm going to be putting a few upgrades on it, and the first one is a bumper. So I found a good deal on one out in Saskatoon, so I'm going to go all the way out there and get it. It's 6 hours to drive out there, so I'm hoping preg checking doesn't take too long, because that's when I'm taking off right after that. So shouldn't be too bad. It's all going to be in the dark because of our lovely time change. It gets dark around here now at like 5:30, 5. So, and then I have a time change. I go an hour ahead, so I also have to deal with that. So, yeah, it'll be a busy week, and once I get that bumper, I'll show you guys. It's pretty nice looking bumper. So, we better get back to the farm and start our busy week here. So, I'll see you when I start dealing with the cows there. Cows tend to know what time of year it is. It's time to wean them off and ship the calves out here. So I'm gonna get some panels set up so that we can sort them off in there. Once they're all gone, the calves or whatever, we'll take the mamas and preg check them, and probably Friday, and see what they're doing and make sure they're all good. And then that's kind of the work with the cows here. They definitely know the tractor. They seem to know when they think it's feeding time, but I don't know. They got a whole field, and you can just see them. They all come from a distance. So what we have is the steers on the left, heifers on the right, and the cows are in the back there, and then we just get them all organized there. The buyers come with their trailer, decide what they want, and we ship them off. Pretty straightforward. Just out trying to catch this one horse here. When they're out on the grass all summer, we haven't brought them closer to the barn yet, so you just tend to go for a walk, and then they run away because I don't know where the four-wheeler is. Normally I'll chase them in, but couldn't find it, so we're hoping they're gonna give up here soon. Got the horse out today for working cows. All the ones going to town. Okay, I just got in from preg checking and stuff there. It was kind of busy. I got cleaned up, and I'm going to hit the road now. Start the 6 hours here, so it's getting dark. Probably be dark on the road here. After this trip, I'm headed to Montana, which I'll post next week. But that means that I have to hustle once I get the bumper on to make the border for the nighttime if I can. So I'm going to get on the road. I'm on the GoPro. I just rolled into Swift Current last night after I got that bumper. I drove down here. I just got this bumper put on. The weather was brutal, so I kind of focused on getting out of there as quick as I can. So this is a couple days later in the week that I'm showing you this. But I will show you how this thing works. A really nice bumper. I went with black because I wanted it to be, I'm not much of a chrome guy. So when I wrap this truck maybe next year, it'll all be black or gray. So it's kind of a low angle, but I'm running the cheap production here. You take that big pin out, and then these are just 2 big bolts that stay in or whatever, and they come out, and then it slides down there. So basically those bolts that I unscrewed, they just screw into there, and then the main pin. So it's really nice because this thing's right onto the frame and it protects that lower rad. So it's nice to take a hit. It's nice and lightweight to lift up and super robust, right? So definitely will help. And then when I do, there might be tires coming in the spring. You'll have to wait and find out if I do that upgrade, but super nice. It's kind of a, you got to get these bolts kind of lined up, and they tend to sometimes line up pretty nice and sometimes they don't. But you put those in, and these, I've seen some bumpers where guys will put a wrench on these. You really don't have to, because if you had a front impact, right, it'd hold it there. So, and then I just gently put that pin in. So that's kind of the bumper. It's aluminum, and I think they just painted it black, because if it was steel, it'd be, I bet you it would overweight that front axle there. So, and they did that in like, took them 2 hours or something. So I'm gonna start heading south to Montana. There's something I have to pick up for the Curacao prep. So it's a beautiful sunset tonight, eh? All right. Well, that was a busy week. Had some really bad weather there through Saskatchewan, coming south to the Swift Current. Slowed down progress and made it a little hard to film when it was blowing pretty bad too. So it was like that icy and wet rain. But other than that, it was good, and preg checking went well there. It was, those cows behaved really well, besides the one bull that decided to jump out, caused us some issues. And then weaning went well too earlier in the week. So it's been a good week. It was warm. It was like, after that snowstorm, the rest of the week was like 17 degrees, and now it's cooling off. It's getting a little chillier, and I think winter's finally coming. We're gonna switch back to Curacao here. Stay tuned for next week's episode, where we go through Montana and grab that item that I ordered, and I'll show you how it is, and it's pretty neat. It might help for traveling, it might not. So we'll see what happens. I might look like a fool, but oh well. Live and learn. So if you guys enjoy this, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.